And I'm just trying to be the best one out of all the realities. Maybe somewhere in a universe there's gotta be.
Welcome to a new vlog. I am currently in Bangkok, which is the last destination on our travels here in Southeast Asia. And we were supposed to go to the Philippines actually, but we decided against that just because everything has been a little bit repetitive here in Southeast Asia and both really burned out on traveling, which sounds bad, but I mean we're also running out of money after like 1.5 months of traveling. It's just been a lot and we're both really looking forward to going home. And of course there were a couple of other different reasons as well why we decided to skip on Philippines. It's a little bit unfortunate because we already booked the flights and everything to go there. But yeah, as I said, we're looking forward to being back home, and now we're just enjoying our last few days here in Bangkok. This is actually our second full day. We arrived yesterday pretty early at 5 a.m. with an overnight bus, which was awful because we hardly got any sleep. Wait, why is the camera sort of focused? No, there we go. We hardly slept at the bus at all, on the bus at all. So yeah, and then we weren't able to check into our hotel until 2 p.m. which was quite exhausting, and yeah, didn't do much yesterday. We were just really dead. We ended up going to a night market here in Chinatown, which was really beautiful. It was so aesthetic with all the beautiful Chinese signs and everything, and the food was really good as well. Also priced very well, so if you want to go to eat somewhere for a really affordable price, I can definitely recommend you going there. And yeah, right now is our second day. Emily's not feeling too well, which is why I'm exploring Bangkok by myself today. I'm about to go to the Wat Pho, which is the reclining Buddha, and maybe the Grand Palace. Don't know about that yet because I think the entrance price is quite expensive, and it's only open until 3:30. So right now it's around 12. I don't know how much sense it makes to still go there, but yeah, for now I'm going to McDonald's, actually heading there to get something to eat because I haven't eaten anything yet, and they have a bunch of different stuff we don't have in Europe or I've ever seen anywhere else. So I'm gonna try that out, and yeah, I'm just walking through the markets to get to McDonald's at the moment. The weather's really bad, it's raining like crazy. It's still very hot though, so it should be fine. I made it to the Grand Palace. I did decide to go because it's like a one-in-a-lifetime experience you could do. I mean, I'm not going to come back here to be able to see it another time, but you guys, I'm dying of heat. Like, it's so hot and you would have to cover up as I did to go into the palace, and I'm just dying. Like, it's like 37 degrees or something and I feel like I'm just melting away, but let's hope it's worth it. But it looks really nice here already. So far I'm very impressed. Like, this is the most beautiful temples we've seen in all of Asia. Like, the detail is insane. Everything's just sparkling and so beautiful, and I'm really happy I came here. Like, it's totally worth it. So the last few clips we saw were from the reclining Buddha, which was really beautiful to see, and just really, like, it was so huge. It was very nice to see that, but it was just too hot. Like, I didn't even have the energy to pull out my camera and really vlog anything. I just got a couple of clips for you guys so you could see what it looked like. It was just way too hot, like, all the time. And I was really happy to come back now. Now it's a little bit cooler already. I feel like the sun just made it extra hot. And I took the bus on the way home, which was also an interesting thing to do. because first of all, I wasn't sure if I was on the right bus or not, because they don't really have big signs on them. And then I also wasn't sure on if I had to pay and where I had to pay. But eventually this person came up to me and asked for the 8 baht that the bus ticket costs. So it's like very inexpensive, but if you don't have Google Maps or a SIM card that works, you'll probably be very confused on where you are and where you have to get out. So yeah, only use that if you're also using Google Maps, then you can kind of manage your way and get to the places you want to. But it was a bit confusing. It's definitely more difficult than in other cities. And right now we are on our way to Icon Sea, which is a shopping mall here that has a rooftop that you can have a beautiful view from, so we hope to catch a nice sunset up there. But first we have to get there through a ferry, and we haven't taken any ferries here yet either, so we have no clue on how we can find it, how this works, what it will cost us. But yeah, I hope it all goes well, because then we'll also have a beautiful view of the water. And I'll keep you guys updated on how our first ferry journey goes. Got pretzels, and I got one with sour cream. I've never seen anything like this before. They don't look like pretzels in Germany anyways. But here goes the taste test. Tastes more like a breadstick. Not really, it doesn't really have anything of a pretzel. It's still good. It's a good snack. It does taste like sour cream though, which is interesting because it's not filled or anything. Just had dinner at the bottom of the mall, which had this huge food market with so many stands. Like, it was never ending. They have a big selection of everything, and the prices were pretty good too. I had this noodle soup with chicken and some prawn dumplings, which was really good. And right now we're waiting for the bus to go to Sun Road, I think it's called, and it's especially famous for all the bars and clubs and like party life that's been going on there. And it is Sunday, so far everything here in Asia on Sunday has been pretty crowded, so there's probably a lot going on there. And yeah, it's quite a long bus ride, but I hope that it will be worth it. We're also still on the search for a good dessert, so hopefully we'll be lucky and find something there. But yeah, it's still super hot. It just does not cool down here in the evening at all, so we're just sitting here sweating, waiting for the bus. Next day, and it's our last full day here in Bangkok, and we're about to head to a supermarket to get some snacks to do a little picnic in the park. We're going to Lumpini Park, and you're supposed to be able to rent free pedal boats there as well, so we're hoping to do that. And then there's another park next to it, which I'm not quite sure what it's called, but we're gonna check that out too. It's supposed to be really nice for sunsets. And then later on we want to go to a rooftop bar, and we've seen one that we've especially liked, and we hope we can get a seat there. It's gonna be quite expensive, so let's see what we'll get there. But I brought an extra outfit to get some good pictures, because it's like one of the last chances to get good pictures here. And yeah, I can't believe our vacation's finally coming to an end. I mean, now that we are almost at the end of it, it does feel kind of sad, but we're happy to go home, and eventually life has to go on. We have to get back to reality and back to university as well. So it's been a really fun time, and we're gonna make the most of our last few days here. So a little update, we're in a shopping mall right now because we never made it to the park because the weather decided to change up totally and it hosed down like we've never seen it before, and there was real bad thunder and lightning going on and we got completely soaked. We waited for a half hour for it to end, but it just didn't end, so then we had to like continue at some point. So we found the shopping mall around the corner that we ran to through the rain. First we wanted to get a car to get here, no car wanted to come, I guess because the rain was so bad, and then we just decided to walk here. While we were deciding on that, I got bit by a freaking cockroach. Hope it's not poisonous. It was disgusting as hell. They're coming out of like all the holes right now because it's raining so much, and they're just like literally puddles so deep on the street. Like we're just drenched in water. Like I could just take my shoes off and pour out water at this point. Everything's wet. My dress is ruined and my bag is also losing its color onto my white dress. So I don't think this could have gotten any worse. Then we went to the shopping mall, which turns out to be a golf shopping mall with only golf equipment and hardly any food because everything's closed for some reason. So we went to the only restaurant we could find, which didn't have an English menu, so we kind of figured out and took something, but I mean the food was good, so it was also priced really well. At least that went well, and right now we're getting dessert. I don't know what we're doing after. It seems like it stopped raining, but it doesn't really make sense to go to the park. We can't do a picnic or anything anyways. So yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see, but this is a shit show, honestly. We finally made it to the park. It stopped raining, but everything's super wet and there are huge puddles everywhere, so we had to walk around the whole entire park to even get inside of here. But we already saw a few of those Komodo dragons and they're so cute. They're everywhere here, and right now we're looking if we can still rent a paddleboat or not. And after that we'll head to the rooftop bar, and I really hope it doesn't rain again. Finally made it to the rooftop bar. We totally just changed in the hotel lobby bathroom. Like I redid my hair. I tried out these silver hair clips, and I have a new dress on and some high heels. And yeah, I think we're the first ones here. Probably also the first ones to leave again. But we're about to enjoy a cocktail, and the view up here is insane.
Perfect Sunday on the blues. We looked happy, but I was going through, yeah. All my senses, really know it. Set to end it, but I was leaving you and picking daisies, contemplating. Cause you say things, but never really do, yeah. You're never pulling through for me.
It is our last day here in Bangkok. The rooftop bar yesterday was really nice, and we took a taxi home then, and I started packing last night. Now we're ready to check out of our hotel, and we're just spending our last day here. Our plane leaves at around midnight, so I think at basically around 1 a.m. And we're glad we could leave all our bags and all our stuff at the hotel until later. We'll probably go to the airport around 8 p.m. or maybe earlier, depending on what we're going to do today. But right now we're walking to the markets here in Chinatown to find some last souvenirs, gifts and stuff, and I saw that they had really cute bows, so I hope to find a nice bow that I can bring with, and I haven't bought anything yet here, so still looking for a little souvenir for myself as well. And after that we might head to the Arts and Culture Center, which I wanted to check out. They're supposed to have some really beautiful art. It's also free, so if you're looking for a free activity, that's a good one to do. And then, yeah, we'll see where we go from there. But we're enjoying our last hours here.
Hope we feel the same. I feel 100 degrees when you call my name, and I don't know what you say. Hope we feel the same.
were pretty successful at the market. We found everything we were looking for. I got a bunch of bracelets, and I actually had the exact same ones earlier this trip, but then I lost them, and so I just bought them again, basically. And now we're off to the Arts and Culture Center. I hope they have some really nice art there. From the pictures, it looked a lot like the Guggenheim Museum in New York, so let's see if it really looks like that, because it seemed to be almost a knockoff of the Guggenheim, so I'm very interested to see if it's that similar.
I'd hope that you could see all the possibilities. There could be a place for you and me. And under the stars, you pack up your car, 'cause you're going far away from here. I wish I could stall, but I never call.
We are back at Lumpini Park, trying our luck again today with the pedal boats, because we still have a couple of hours left before we have to go to the airport. And we just worked at a shopping mall, got some lunch there, which was really good, and yeah, now we have a few hours left, and hopefully we can go and rent the boat today, and hopefully they're free, as it said online as well. And after that we'll be heading back to the hotel and then heading to the airport pretty soon already. Good news! We finally made it onto the Swan boat. And now we're on the middle of the lake. I'm really happy we managed to do this, because I wasn't about to give up on that Swan boat. I really wanted to do this here in Bangkok. I think I already saw before we even came here that this was one of the free activities you could do. And if I really want to do something, I'm so determined, like I will not stop trying until it happens. So I'm really happy that it happened and that we could go today.
Somewhere in Vision, I don't care